All right, here we go. This is 2.3, finding slope and rate of change practice problems. Looks like 1 through 6 are pretty straightforward. We're just going to use the formula to find slope and then tell whether the line is rising, falling, or if it's horizontal or vertical. All right, so again, I think it's helpful to label these points. We got x1, y1, x2, y2. And we just plug it into the formula. I have it written up here, so that one's just going to be -1 minus -4, put that in parentheses, and 4 minus 2, change that sign, we're going to get 3 over 2. That is a positive fraction, right? That's just positive 3 over 2, so this is a positive slope. This rises, right? This is going to go, up 1, 2, 3 over 2, 1, 2. So this is going to be a slope that kind of looks like that. It rises. All right, that's how you do all these 1 through 6. Remember, if you're dividing by 0, that's going to be vertical. If you get the answer is equal to 0, that is going to be a horizontal slope, right? No slope is horizontal, no slope. And I think like a vertical line is so much slope you can't even comprehend it. It's just undefined. So remember, vertical is undefined, horizontal is a 0 slope. So this one is horizontal. So m would equal 0 here. M would equal undefined there. Okay. All right. Skills review, you can skip. Oh, that's I'm on the wrong section here. Oh, it looks like 7 through 9 is also the same thing. We're just dealing with some fractions here. Why don't I do one for you? How about number 9? Looks like a tough one. But again, it's really just going to be plugging it into a calculator. I'm going to zoom way in. Hopefully you guys can see this. We got 7/3 and 4/5, and then 7/3 and 9/5. So what we're going to do here, oh, and that's nice because this is going to be common denominator, so it's not going to be that hard to solve here. So on the top, we're going to have 9. Oh golly, that's too big. Let's get a smaller pen here. All right, so I'm going to have 9/5, that's not smaller, minus 4/5 over my change in x's, so that's going to be 7/3 minus 7/3. Let's see, common denominator, so we can just go straight across. 9 minus 4 is 5. We're going to get 5 over 5 over 7/3 minus 7/3 is 0. So this 5 over 5 reduces to 1 over 0. Can we divide by 0? No, we cannot. So this is going to be a vertical line because this is dividing by 0 is undefined. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, moving on. Let's see, tell whether lines are parallel, perpendicular, or neither. So we're just going to go ahead and figure out both slopes for the two lines, right? We've got one line that passes through these points, and the second one passes through these points. So m is equal to -4 minus -1. There we go. And 6 minus 3. So we're going to change that to positive. -4 plus a positive 1, that's going to be -3 over 6 minus 3, that's 3. Negative divided by positive is a -1. All right, the next one here, so that's m. Let's call that one m1, and then m2 is going to be 7 minus 5 over -2 minus -4, and so that's going to be 7 minus 5 is 2. -2 plus, oh, this is -4, sorry. Change that to positive. -2 plus a positive 4 is 2. And so this is positive 1. Is that anything special? This one's kind of a tricky one because this is like -1 over +1, and this is +1 over positive 1. So this one's kind of a tricky one. Normally, if they're just simply opposites, that's neither. However, these are technically reciprocals also. So this one here is perpendicular. So these lines are perpendicular. All right, that one's kind of a funky one. Maybe I'll do another one for you. I'll skip 13 for you to give myself a little bit more room. We'll do number 14. How about? All right, so again, we got M1. It's going to be equal to, maybe I should label these. Get in the practice. I'm telling you to do it. I should do it too, right? All right, so the change in y, so y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And we're going to get 5 minus 4, that's 1 over 1 plus, or 2 plus 1 is 3. That's M1, that was easy. And M2 is going to be, again, let's label them x1, y1, x2, y2. So this is going to be a change in y's on top. That's 4 minus 2 over 0 minus a negative 6. 4 minus 2 is 2. 0 plus positive 6 is 6. And look at that, that reduces down to 1/3. So they're the same. Slopes are the same. So they are parallel. Spell that wrong? Sure did. What am I doing? Parallel. There we go. Lines are parallel if the slopes are the same. Okay, moving on. All right, there will be a few story problems on the test. Don't just skip them. A lot of students skip story problems. That's not good. Really, it's the same thing. We just have to put them as points. So let's do number 15. The Red Cross raises $250 after 2 hours and $785 after 6 hours. Okay, so we got X, Y, X, Y. So there's a point, 75 and 6. There's your other point, X, Y, X, Y. Okie dokie. Let's see here. What else we got? At the beginning of practice, ooh, this one's a little bit tricky. At the beginning of practice, the football team has a 10-liter jug of water. After 30 minutes, there are 3 liters left. Turn off my radio. Okay, so this one's pretty straightforward. We've got we're going to do this as 30 and 3. There's 1 point. But the second one, at the beginning of practice, how many minutes have gone past? Well, that would be 0. Okay, that's the kind of tricky part. So this one's going to be 0, 10, and the other one. So again, x1, y1, x2, y2. Go ahead and find the slope for that one. And let's see, anything funky about this one? Again, we have Mr. Brest goes to the mall with $200 in his pocket. After 20 minutes, he has $40 left. Okay, so let's see, what is the rate of change in terms of dollars per minute spending? Again, so when he's first entered the mall, no minutes have passed, right? So that should help you with your first point there. In 1 hour, RHS has raised $40 for prom, and after 8 hours, RHS still has only raised $40 for prom. And hopefully when you figure out this rate of change, this will make sense to you. But again, we're just going to have 40 and 8. And so the first one's going to be 1 and 40. And then 40 and 8. Okie dokie. Oh, I think I switched those around. Sorry. After 1 hour, we got $40, and after 8 hours, we have $40. There we go. That looks better. I'm not going to include the rich task for you guys this week, so I think I've set you up for success on these. Make sure you actually finish these out, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Do the middle ones. I've done kind of a lot of these, so when you uh, give me a picture of your practice problems, or if you Google it with me, I'm going to be making sure that you have done 13. Make sure that you've done 17. Make sure that you've finished out 15, 16, and 18. Okay, so that's what I'll be looking for on your practice problems when you turn them in. All right, come see me. I'm going to Google Meet if you